What's going on, guys? You're watching Ninja Lifestyle. Welcome to episode 4 of reviewing sponsor tapes, where I take a look at your guys' footage and review it from my perspective, since I own a company called Cake Muscle. Speaking of that, you can buy a Cake Muscle deck at cakemuscle.com. Let's get started. Our first video of today is called Cody Klein, Dad, I'm Pregnant. So let's check this out. Oh my God. This kid just knocked himself into space. I don't like that this is all blurry now. I get the idea.
I'm Beast.
Usually I wouldn't want a video to start like this, but that was funny. It made me laugh. A little bit there. Made me laugh inside. Maybe I didn't laugh outside. That was like an LOL. You know when you're online you say LOL? You're not really laughing, but you thought it was funny. We're off to a good start, man. The guy does manuals. I like that. I like the little nose blanc shove-its. So far, so good. I feel like the first few episodes of this series we've done, we always start off with an awful video. Look at that. Really well done. Here we go. We are off to a great start. I don't know what the point of that was. I hope there's a harder trick coming soon. See, to me, that's just, he just did 2 flat ground tricks. So that was a waste. I would never put that in a sponsor tape. This is cool. This is watchable. There's this wow factor that I'm kind of missing. I don't like that he touched his hands right there. Why not just do it again? For whatever reason, I'm just kind of missing the wow factor. Maybe the guy's style's just not my cup of tea. Oh my God! And as I say that, he's back in. We're back into these hipster tricks. That was cool. I like that he has a mix between, you know, like normal tricks, and then he does like the weird like circus tricks, and here he is doing nose bonks and foot plants. You know, it's refreshing to see someone who has options, you know what I mean? If this guy wanted to be one of those gay no-comply skaters, he could do it. But he also has the option to do, you know, what he's doing here. Front shove down some stairs and stuff like that. For some reason, I'm just lacking the wow factor. I don't know. He's a good skater. But if you guys remember from the last episode we did, the kid, I watched his video and it was surprising that he wasn't already sponsored. I watched this and I'm kind of like, oh, this guy's kind of right in the middle, you know? He could be, he might not be. That trick was awesome.
Where's my cigarette, bitch?
And he wants a cigarette. Cody, I don't have any real critiques for you because the video was all really good. My only issue is you're like really on the line. You know, for me, in my opinion, you're really on the line where it's like, do I want to send you something or do I not? There was a lot of like really basic average stuff, and then there was also like some pretty good stuff. Nothing in that video made me go, oh, holy shit, how's this guy not sponsored? And it also didn't make me, for whatever reason, I wasn't like just glued to the video. But it was a great video and great tricks. Next, we have Black Ninja Sponsor Review, Skater Chan, on a channel called Skater Chan. That sounds familiar. I've definitely talked to this guy before. Play. Starting off with a tray flip and a Casper flip. We are moving very slow. This just strikes me as like a casual sort of, I'm just kind of gonna skate on my day off, but I don't really take this serious. I don't really plan on, you know, really like, this guy seems like he doesn't really want to get too sweaty today, kind of mentality. You know, he doesn't want to overexert himself. Hard flip. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, don't ever do that type of trick or that type of trick in a video, or that type of trick, or that. There's no reason for you to go up a ramp and then land flat, because all that tells me is that you can do a trick flat ground. I would almost even argue that doing tricks out of a ramp and then just landing flat, I would almost argue that those are easier than flat ground tricks. So I don't see the point. I don't see the point of that either, because you're doing your trick here and then you're coming back. You're basically just showing me your flat ground tricks, and in my opinion it takes a lot more than just flat ground tricks to ride for a board company. It just strikes me as a real casual skater, and part of that could be the camera, or it could just be that you put this in your sponsor tape. I mean, that's pretty casual. I like the quality here. The quality of these tricks is really awesome. Having a filmer might make them a little bit more exciting, at least some of them. But there's also something to be said for a skateboarder who doesn't need a filmer, who can go out and get, you know, entertaining footage by themselves. My only issue here is just, I guess it would be intensity. You know what I mean? There was no intensity. There was no holy shit, dude, that was crazy. All of that footage I just watched was sort of like, oh dude, this guy's skating and it's fun to watch and it's cool and it's casual, but is this going to be the guy that gets Cake Muscle a lot of promotion? If you see this guy skateboarding at your local skate park and he has a Cake Muscle deck, are you going to say, wow dude, like, I should maybe get a Cake Muscle deck? No, if I saw this guy skating in the park, I'd be like, oh, this guy likes skating. He's just out here skating, having fun by himself. Cool. It's not like, oh shit, like this guy's really taking this shit serious. And maybe for other companies that would be a positive thing, but for me, it just lacked intensity. I don't know. Just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. For our last video, we have Adam B, and it just says, sponsor me skateboarding. Play. Okay, we're on the same sort of thing as the last video here. Not a lot of filming going on, just kind of sitting your camera down and skating. The point, what was the point of the flat ground shove it? I don't know. Whenever you skate stairs going diagonal, I get the feeling you have trouble skating stairs. But that was kind of cool. I liked that. I get the... Oh, wow. Okay, that just was a kind of a dead giveaway. I'm probably not going to see very many switch tricks in here because this kid's not comfortable rolling backwards. I could tell right away by the backside flip. If he does do any switch tricks, I'll be impressed. Or at least, you know, if he does like a real switch trick. Switch. Oh, there we go. Switch ollie kind of up a curb, and then I don't know what that was. I don't want to be mean, because the guy looks a little bit younger, but this is just boring. Right there, why would you not redo that trick? Your tail hit the ground before anything else. Again, the tail hitting the... Do people not redo tricks anymore? I mean, if you're going to try to be sponsored... How about this? Okay, here's one way I like to put it to you guys. Can you imagine a sponsored skater, like a sponsored skater who has a video part, doing shit like that? If you were watching YouTube one day and you saw a video of this kid who said, I just got sponsored by company, name whatever is hot right now, Nike, Huff, Supra, and he was doing those tricks, you'd be confused because you'd say, there's no way. There's no way that that kid's good enough. On top of that, the footage was very just stale and boring. Again, there is something to be said for someone who can go out and film themselves. We had a couple episodes back where I talked a lot about self-sufficiency and not needing to rely on your filmer or your friends or whatever. It's really cool that people can just kind of go out solo and still be really good. But that video also just lacked the wow factor, and it also lacked a lot of skills. You know, halfway through the video I knew right away that the kid was not going to be able to roll backwards very well. And to me, being able to skate switch, although you do learn that later in your skating career, it is still part of the basics. And if you can't ride switch, for me, you haven't truly experienced everything that skateboarding has to offer yet. And having not experienced everything skateboarding has to offer, why would I put you on my team? Those are my thoughts. Let me know your opinion on today's 3 videos. If you want a chance to have your sponsor tape reviewed by me, feel free to contact me via Facebook. The Facebook link is listed at the end of this video. Just send me a message with the link. I will review it. And let me know what you guys think of the series so far. I've done all these reviews on the same day. As you guys have probably noticed, I'm wearing the same shirt in all of them. So I don't really have time in between episodes to gain your guys' feedback. Let me know what you think of the series so far. What can I do to make it better? And what are your guys' thoughts so far? Let me know in a comment below. Until next time, Kuna Matata, bitches.